Hi Aquarius, I hope we are having a nice day. This is going to be your reading for July. Yes, I said July because normally I do bi-weekly readings, but I will be on vacation this month. So I'm doing it for the whole month, so you aren't missing out, and I'll be back to my bi-weekly readings in August. I hope everyone is having a good day, like I said, and just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not resonating with you, check your moon and rising, because you could be in that energy as well. If not either, just try to connect to another tarot reader. I don't know, maybe I'm in someone else's energy and not yours. So I want to do what I kind of did last week. I'm going to start with this Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray, because I really enjoyed it. And so we'll start with one of those cards when one of those wants to come out. Sorry, a lot are popping out for you, Aquarius. So just one, please. Thank you. When I ask, usually they're like, okay. So you got vulnerability and freedom. Two of my favorite things. I'm an Aries moon. I like my freedom. Anyways, vulnerability and freedom. Your message. Angels are with you now to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh some of the experience you have that you have endured have been. They want you to know that vulnerability gives you a chance to find strength, and that will bring you freedom. To move into that freedom, your angel guide is encouraging you to take some time today to connect with the parts of yourself that you love and you admire. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift. You are an emotionally connected soul, and though recent waves of emotion may have overwhelmed you, those emotions are a great reminder of how much care about living, about how much you care about living truthfully in a positive way. So take some time now to value the traits and quirks that make you the unique person you are. What an Aquarius thing. That will allow the world to value them too. You're quirky. We love it, Aquarius. All right. So let's move into traditional tarot and see what we have for the month. For Aquarius, please. Oh, you know what I just realized too is this kind of angel is kind of holding a star, and Aquarius is the star of the tarot deck. All right, for Aquarius, please. Thank you. For Aquarius. For Aquarius, please. One more. Thank you. All right. Let me get the feeling that I am feeling here. Aquarius, you've been working hard. You've been definitely pursuing on something here, because we have the Ten of Wands popping out. Feeling this energy of, you know, it's almost like our shoulders up here, deep breath, tightening them down. The shoulders kind of moving down like this, and I think that's going to be kind of important for you for July and what I'm feeling. You know, opening ourselves up here a little bit, right? Just taking that deep breath, sigh of relief. I see you've been working a lot. We have the Ten of Wands coming out here. You know, you've been working really hard. You've been pushing yourself. That's great. I love that for you here. But again, there is just like a little bit of energy where it's becoming too much in a way, or I'm just feeling like you need to take a breath, you need to relax a little bit here. We do have the Knight of Pentacles popping in here, so there is a stable offer, a money offer here for you. You might be getting this this month or just recently as well, because you've been working so hard. You've been really kind of focused on your finances here. Usually the Knight means someone is bringing in that for you, so maybe you'll be getting extra money this month, or there's a little bit of extra money coming in to keep you kind of stable in your finances here as well. I really am getting kind of financial stability, which is great for you, Aquarius, and I'm glad you're in that energy. But we do have the King of Cups here in reverse, which means when it's reversed here, it means we're cutting off ourselves emotionally. Maybe we are dealing with someone, but I kind of feel like this is more in your energy, that we are cutting ourselves off emotionally. You know, we're suppressing that kind of side of ourselves here. Because maybe we are working so hard that we're not letting ourselves have time to feel what we are kind of feeling here. The King of Cups when it's in the upright, just doesn't mean that, you know, your emotions are always great or they're always awesome, or, you know, this person doesn't feel anything. It's kind of the opposite of that. It just means they have a good hold or a good handle of their emotions here. You know, they understand that they do have the power to have kind of emotional stability, and whatever they're feeling in the moment is kind of what they're meant to feel here. This could be, again, water energy that's popping out here. Libras kind of had the same kind of sign here as well. We might be cutting ourselves off emotionally, so keep ourselves open to that. Keep ourselves open to whatever comes up here. You know, if these kind of feelings of dread or feelings of you know, fear or whatever is coming up, allow it just to be present, but can be able to kind of allow it to be present without trying to kind of, you know, suffocate it. You are feeling what you're feeling for a specific reason. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is kind of abundance, which is kind of everything that we want. It's, again, like I was saying before, this financial stability. It's everything we hoped and we dreamed for with this Ten of Pentacles. So trust that a little bit more here. Trust that we are kind of on this path, or we're kind of moving towards this Ten of Pentacles, this overall kind of abundance, this happiness, this stability, because we do have the Empress followed by right after, which is saying in reverse, which is saying we're not really feeling this abundance right now. We're not feeling like this is going on, this is the path that we are on, or feel like you know, everything is going to be okay. We feel a little bit worried in that sense. I'm just getting this energy where you're feeling like it's just kind of like a forever thing. You're like, am I going to have to push myself this hard forever without kind of feeling the financial security with it? But again, I think you're going to notice, especially this month of July, take a step back, and I think you'll see kind of how this abundance is kind of just flowing towards you, and you can kind of, you know, take that breath that I was saying before and just kind of chill, just kind of, you know, take a deep breath, lower the shoulders. Things are going to be all right. I'm on my most abundant path. You know, I'm going to get these things that I really would like in my life. I'm on that path to getting that. Because then when you're putting that energy out of there, instead of the energy of, you know, I have to keep hustling or the money will stop or the opportunities will stop, that's when we're kind of vibing low, because we're not really understanding that our energy will bring opportunity and things towards us here at Aquarius, and give you maybe some of this freedom that you're looking for as well. Not only the physical freedom, but financial freedom, because I feel like that's definitely something that we're kind of feeling at the moment. Oh, 2 cards coming out sideways. 3 cards. I've never had this happen before in my life, in any of my readings. So when cards come out sideways for me, it means it can go either way. So it can be like, a choice is involved, because either it's kind of going either way here. We have the Page of Swords here, side, like when it's kind of, again, like I was saying before, it can go either way. So this is talking about someone that's maybe kind of back and forth about talking about something, or opening communication with someone here, bringing communication forward. Maybe this has to be about this emotional block that I'm talking about here as well for you, because it's kind of like we're teetering here a little bit. They're like, do I say something? Do I start this conversation? Do I withhold it back? Do you know, it's kind of like that in between. And then we have the Death card following it here, and we have the Three of Swords, here as well. There's just kind of this deep pain associated maybe with a death or an ending here that happened for us, that it's like, it's feeling like, you know how I said things can go either way. It's like either we're going to continue to hold on to it, and you know, let it just kind of really consume us here, or we're going to kind of open up about it. And opening up might be a little bit healing. I know it's kind of scary, especially Aquarius. I can feel that you're kind of just like, don't really like to open up to these things. You know, we are air signs. We have sometimes, I'm not Aquarius, but as you all are air signs, we can have a need to kind of just walk, you know, remove ourselves from that, not trying to feel it, but trying to kind of run away from it a little bit here. So you might be trying to open up to a conversation about that. The fact that these all came out sideways is really saying that the choice is yours here. If you truly want it, if you truly want to open up about it, or if you want to continue living how you're living here. It's not a physical death, it's just an ending that happened in your life that was really painful for you here. And again, here, you got to feel like, I'm not going to tell you what to do here, especially when they're coming out sideways like that. It means the choice is yours. Again, I kind of get this feeling with this vulnerability card coming up here as well. There's a kind of a wanting or need here to be vulnerable, or to speak to something in kind of a vulnerable way here, especially about whatever this kind of situation was for you. I'm getting kind of pent up energy. Yeah. Again, choice is yours. It's your life. It's not my life. You do whatever you feel like. Okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do. But choice is yours. Alright, what's this not working out? Alright, so I have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I have the Justice card in the reverse, I have the Page of Wands, and I have the Ace of Pentacles. There's some kind of work here, or something that we are not working on. Maybe for some of you it has to involve the courts. Maybe some of you are like, wanting to be a lawyer, or something to do with kind of the justice system here as well. This is Libra energy that is popping out, but wherever it is here, it's not working on something. It's kind of like we're stopping working on it. The Justice in reverse card means that sometimes whatever it is here will not kind of go in our favor. So maybe you were kind of creating a lawsuit, or maybe you are there was kind of a legal matter that you were pursuing, but now you're just like, no, I'm not going to kind of do that anymore. This could also just be maybe there's a situation here again with a Libra that you're deciding on not to work on, or not to put on focus on, but it feels like more of energy here of just kind of leaving something behind, or whatever it was that we were seeking justice on, we're just like not putting our effort into that anymore here. Sometimes people say justice can represent karma, but I think that's more of the Wheel of Fortune in my deck. But again, I feel like there might be something here that we see as kind of a losing battle, or that we're not going to win courts-wise. So we're forgetting about that, and we're having this more enthusiasm moving in here. I'm also kind of getting study. There's some study here that we were thinking about, or are putting our study into practice, but we're kind of more pursuing our passions with the Page of Wands here. It's just like, no, we're kind of going the more creative route than more of the kind of system route with something. The Page of Wands is all about enthusiasm for life, excitement, following our passion, seeing life as this kind of big adventure, and being ready and open for the next step here. It's like you see the kind of the world is your oyster, and you're kind of ready to go out and explore it. We have the Ace of Wands here, Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, which means new offer coming in for you. So there's definitely this adventure coming in that is going to involve you kind of getting money here. I think it's something that you're passionate about, something that you really want to explore here, Aquarius. Maybe it is what you are, but you've kind of been chasing for a while. But I do find this new kind of finance coming in, or this new money coming in for you, that's really going to kind of bring back excitement for you, or bring back adventure in some kind of capacity. I'm getting travel as well, so maybe you might be asked to kind of travel somewhere for this. Let me get more on this Ace of Pentacles to kind of see what it is. Wow, Ace of Swords. Definitely new beginnings here. Ace of Swords, aha moment. Again, like I was saying before, with this kind of not working, this kind of traditional space, or maybe kind of this kind of, what I was saying, following your passions, the more the kind of the strict realm of education. I'm kind of getting that continuing into this reading here about what kind of following your passion, following what excites you, what kind of motivates you here, because we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Swords beside each other. It's going to be like this clear aha moment, especially for money here. Maybe there's something that you kind of always wanted to do and now it's all just kind of finally clicking, but the Ace of Swords represents that moment of like, aha, like I got it, it makes sense now, I understand how to do this. Maybe this is a new idea, maybe for a job, or maybe a new career choice for you, or maybe it's a way of being like, wow, I've never thought of how that's how I could be making money, or you know, I could do this on the side to kind of get more money for myself, and I could really enjoy it here. It's just interesting though, because we have the unhappy family card in reverse, or sorry, the happy family card in reverse, making it kind of like the unhappy family. I feel like whatever it is that you might be doing might not get the family's approval. I'm just going to put that out there. Might not be something that they are happy about, but again, if it's something that you're passionate about, if it's something that you really want to do, then I would say do it here, because it is your life, it's not their life, and that's why I was kind of feeling this energy with this Justice kind of in reversed here, and this kind of Four of Pentacles, because I just feel like something here wasn't really something that you wanted to do, or you're not really putting your energy into it, and now you're kind of seeing something that you're like, oh, I could be making coin this way, so I'm going to kind of do that. We have the Wheel of Fortune, when things are going to be spinning in your favor. I think you really kind of take control of your life here with this Page of Wands, and you kind of do what makes you happy. You're going to see that things will just kind of naturally move towards you. Now, this is what I was talking about karma. This is what I was talking about fate here, where I'm just like the wheel is spinning in your favor. So if we're following that, if we're following our heart, our passion, I think you're going to find that money and things will just kind of flow towards you as well. A lot of sideways cards coming out for you. And honestly, I've never had a reading where this many cards have been coming out like directly sideways here. Interesting. Because again, like I was saying before, it involves choice, it involves kind of going either way. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the Three of Wands coming out sideways. It can go either way. Either opportunity coming in, opportunity coming out. We have the Seven of Pentacles here as well, which is also coming out sideways, which is talking about valuing our work, or not valuing our work, or being appreciative of how far we've come. And then I have the Three of Pentacles here. So maybe there's some Aquariuses where you're kind of in a good financial situation right now, or kind of where you're at, you're happy with the foundation that you've made, and some people are not, because I see energy here of new kind of opportunity coming towards you, or feeling like new opportunities are coming towards you here. But there has something to do with this Queen of Pentacles. Is kind of, it's interesting because it's kind of like gold digger energy. It's kind of someone who's just kind of all consumed about money. It's not about building foundation. It's not about building you know, stability so they can kind of live here. It's more of that kind of greed. It's more of that kind of needing more money. And it's interesting because this might be the energy that you are in right now, or feeling like that, feeling like, you know, whatever you're doing is not enough, you need more and more and more to pop in. But I think you need to start like valuing where you've kind of come from here and what you have done, and understand that new opportunity is going to come in for you, like I said before, with this Three of Wands. Because we're feeling like this, we're feeling like, oh, we need to change something up, we need to go back to the drawing board, something is not kind of working for us here. But I think there's this moment of this kind of real evaluation with yourself and being like, okay, do I need more to actually like live, or am I sustaining myself right now? You know, am I pushing so hard for kind of no reason? You know, am I just kind of consumed with the idea of money? So this is that reflection period you may have of the work that you've already been doing, Aquarius. If you kind of feel like you've been doing a good job, if you feel like, you know, you've been kind of doing the work and continuing that and feeling like, yeah, I have been doing the work here. Some of you might be a part of a group of people or co-workers. This is the Three of Pentacles reverse, where it represents kind of a team dynamic that might not be working anymore. So some of you might be evaluating who is kind of on your team, or the people that you are working with right now, your co-workers, feeling like maybe I'm getting kind of some people getting branch off energy or switching who you're kind of working with, just to kind of have that energetic switch, because you might, I don't know, just get the idea of kind of leaving this kind of group of people behind here. Again, if you're having troubles with your coworkers and you're just like, this environment is not for me anymore, then that is totally your decision to do here. Let's see if there's anything else that they want to tell you for Aquarius. Yeah, new opportunity is definitely coming in with the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is the card you want in the reversed, Aquarius. It means that new opportunities, basically new money, new opportunities are coming towards you here. Something to kind of pull us out of this energy of lack that I'm kind of feeling around you, or feeling like we lack in some kind of way. Pull you out of this space of where you're kind of feeling either suffocated or kind of feeling like uncreative. Maybe you are getting kind of quick to anger here because you're not feeling like your talents are being used in the proper way, or that you could be doing something different that would definitely kind of excel here. But we have the Ace of Wands coming out at the end, so there's going to be this new, I really feel like this new kind of beginning for you by the end of July. This new kind of fresh start in how you think about career, how you think about, how you think about life in general, like what you actually want to do, instead of just kind of hustling for a system that might not be working for you. I don't know, I'm getting this kind of enjoyment in life at the end here, and starting to enjoy and making that kind of enjoyment, that kind of peace a priority for you. Which I kind of love. Yeah. Let's see that card. All right. So the energy oracle you got this week is all tied up but reversed, which is great to have. This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind you are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation is opening up, and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you're ready to break free from habits, patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. So get ready to free yourself. Page of Wands energy. Freedom coming up here as well. You have all the power and clarity at this point, so untie the binds and the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. Love that. We also have the Starseed Oracle, loosening your grip. So I will read that to you here. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanism, destiny, addiction. Let God in. We're cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us to be human every day with coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, if you're resisting the natural flow of who you are, the things that we cling to are so often what we need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. And this is feeling like with that kind of money situation here at the bottom. The thing we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable spaces, the part we are most afraid to leave empty, the part that we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying on its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find courage and loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and to leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender to all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that you are clinging to the will, that what you're clinging to will go away. It may or it might stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you. And you'll breathe easier knowing that you have shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Sorry, that was a mouthful there, Aquarius, but this is kind of the energy that I'm feeling, like pushing yourself so hard on the top here and kind of loosening your grip a little bit, especially in this kind of financial way. And you kind of see the things that are naturally coming towards you, especially when you kind of just pursue things that you're kind of really passionate about, Aquarius. All right. that was your July reading. I hope that helped.